MrBeast pressuring people into donating to
MrBeast?
TeamWater.
This whole MrBeast charity situation has actually gotten way bigger than anyone expected. Over the past few days, it's been picking up serious traction again after Jynxzi spoke about it live on stream, bringing back that weird TeamWater situation from a couple of months ago. And then you've got Aiden Ross asking the obvious question that a lot of people have been thinking: where are all those wells that were promised? That alone was enough to spark conversation, but things escalated even more when MrBeast responded publicly on Twitter, and instead of clearing things up, it felt like he completely missed the point. There were even talks about defamation and potential legal action being thrown around, which made the whole situation look even messier. So for anyone who didn't follow this when it first happened, let's rewind a bit. Back in August 2025, MrBeast launched a charity initiative called TeamWater. The goal was simple on the surface: raise money to build wells and provide clean drinking water in parts of Africa. And obviously, that's a good cause. Nobody is arguing against that. If anything, it sounds like exactly the type of thing MrBeast has built his reputation on over the years. Big projects, big impact, helping people at scale. But the issue wasn't the charity itself. The issue was how the money was being raised. There was a clip that went viral almost immediately where MrBeast and a group of streamers randomly added Asmongold into a live call while he was streaming. And within seconds, Jimmy put him on the spot in front of a massive audience, basically asking him if he wanted to donate money to help people who don't have access to clean water. Now think about that position for a second. You're live, there are hundreds of thousands of people watching, and you're being asked a question like that. There's no easy way to say no without looking like a bad person. That's where people started feeling like something was off. Even Logan Paul spoke about it and said that the same thing happened to him. He admitted that they put him on the spot too, and that it didn't feel natural. And when someone like Logan Paul is calling that out, people start paying attention.
We know you got a lot of that.
Hey! What is this?
Yeah, there's this charity thing called TeamWater where every $1 donated is a year of clean water for someone in need. And, you know, we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, you know, a big thing. People die from it. And we're just curious. Your friends here were saying you were a very generous soul.
Are you really gonna do this shit? Fuck the McDonald's drive-through, man. It's gonna happen to me.
You're putting people on the spot.
Time to donate,
they put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
But the biggest situation by far involved Kai.
That is kind of crazy though. All these people on stream, we probably got over 100K viewers combined, and you gonna do this? Why'd you do it during this moment? You couldn't text me. You couldn't have this homie text me this. Like, come on, bro.
Not to donate, and the internet absolutely went after him for it. And we're not talking about a little bit of criticism. It was everywhere. People calling him selfish, calling him a hypocrite, bringing up his subathons and how he makes money from viewers, saying if he can take money, he should be giving it too. At the time, a lot of people sided against Kai, but now that people are revisiting the situation, the perspective is starting to shift. Because realistically, he didn't owe anyone a donation, especially not under that kind of pressure. There was even a tweet that went viral pointing out how crazy it was that he got attacked just for not—
They called Kai crazy for not letting MrBeast peer pressure him into donating, by the way.
letting himself get pressured live on stream. And that's where the conversation starts changing from why didn't he donate to why was he put in that position in the first place.
Right.
And what made things worse is that MrBeast didn't really try to calm the situation down. If anything, it felt like it escalated. There was another stream with XQC and Aiden Ross, where they spent hours asking wealthy creators to donate, and at the same time making jokes about Kai, and those jokes might have seemed harmless in the moment, but combined with everything else, it just added more fuel to the fire. More clips, more attention, more people jumping in without knowing the full context. Because if you really think about it, no big creator wants to be the one who says no in front of that many people. It's no longer just about helping people. It becomes content, it becomes a moment, it becomes something that can go viral. Another thing people started pointing out is that even when creators did donate, the credit didn't really go to them. Everything still circled back to MrBeast. His brand, his project, his numbers. So from a creator's perspective, you're being pressured to donate publicly, you take the risk of backlash if you don't, and even if you do, you're not the one being recognized for it. That's where people started calling the whole setup questionable. Then fast forward to April 10th, Jynxzi speaks on it and basically puts everything into perspective again.
2 hours was one of the most uncomfortable, weird streams of all time, bro. Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream was basically just MrBeast pressuring people into donating to TeamWater, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If TeamWater raises, whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is TeamWater and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat?
MrBeast.
MrBeast. Exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, you know, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. Like, it goes to a good cause.
But at the end of the day, though, as a human being, you have the right to say no. If you don't want to donate, gang, you don't gotta donate. When I be going to the store and them people be outside talking about some this for slow kids and remedial kids and kids with no home, homeless people, I be saying no, because you shouldn't have just walked up on me like that, gang. If I wanted to come over there to see what the word was, I would have came over there to see what the word was. You feel me?
But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, like, this stream was just excruciating, bro. Okay.
The man.
And every time somebody would join the call, bro, it was just like, you know.
He pointed out how a lot of these charity streams feel more like a way to look good publicly rather than something done purely out of intention. And that's not to say MrBeast hasn't done good things, because he clearly has. But there's also a business side to it that people are starting to notice more. Because when you look at the situation now, it's clear MrBeast understood exactly what he was doing. He knew the environment, he knew the pressure, and he knew how creators would react in that moment. And the Kai situation proved how effective that approach actually was. One person says no, and suddenly it becomes a month-long controversy. Then MrBeast responded on Twitter saying that since the stream had hundreds of thousands of viewers and the clips got millions of views, the creators did get credit. He also said he doesn't feel bad asking multimillionaires publicly to help people get clean water. And again, from a surface level, that sounds reasonable, but it doesn't really address the main concern people have. And once you start mixing charity with pressure, content, and public image, it stops being simple. That's why this situation didn't just fade away like most internet drama. People are still talking about it, still debating it, and now that bigger creators are speaking on it again, it's only getting more attention. He basically made it almost impossible for anyone to say no. Where did all that money actually go? Because that's what people are starting to focus on now.
Yeah,
not just the moment, not just the clips, but what actually came after it. And what's interesting is that Aiden Ross brought up that exact point while reacting to this whole Jynxzi situation. On stream, he said there really hasn't been any clear proof of the wells actually being built or where the money ended up.
And if there's videos and pictures of the wells being built and that's different. So where are they? This does not count. This is something you see in a fucking textbook at school. What the fuck, dude? No. Where is it? Where is it? It's 41 million years of water. I know I'll probably get texts and calls, but I don't care.
41 million years?
And I got from my opinion, I did. I did.
Aiden Ross feel like
don't care my perspective. I did. It was a great stream. I don't take that back, but could have been done better. Also, that. No, hell no. I'm gonna say some shit. I was a condom. I was put on a dick. Threw the condom off. That's me. Throw it in the trash. Said I was gonna be in the videos where everyone's streamer setups were built. All this. Never happened. Never fucking happened. Why? Because sometimes I say things and I'm just authentic. Every single streamer has weird ass allegations, but Aiden Ross is the controversial figure. I'm the fucked up guy, right? When I'm open about everything. Me and my friend group, we show you guys everything, but I'm the fucked up guy. Saikuna, that Asian person, just got caught being a serial cheater. I saw that. All these guys are all fucked up. But the one thing you'll know about me is I'm fucked up, but I when I'm fucked up. These guys don't have backbones, they're pussies. All of them.
But that alone was enough to get people talking again, because when someone at that level starts questioning things publicly, it spreads fast. Because at the end of the day, Jynxzi's original point wasn't about whether people should donate or not. It was about the way it was done, the pressure, the setup, and how it felt like the entire situation was designed to make people say yes, rather than letting them decide naturally. That's the part that stuck with people. Now, to be fair, MrBeast did address the credit argument in his response. He basically said that the people who donated still got exposure, they got clips, views, attention from social media, so it's not like they got nothing out of it. And sure, in the short term, that's true. Those moments do go viral, people do see it. They're going to remember TeamWater, they're going to remember MrBeast. His name is attached to the entire project, his branding is everywhere, and naturally, most of the credit ends up going back to him. That's just how these things work, and that's why people were calling it out in the first place. Then you've got Adin continuing on stream, questioning things even further, and even apologizing to other streamers for pressuring them into donating during that original live stream.
And I apologize to every streamer that or every single public figure that I pressured. And I'm sorry to them. And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. It's been almost a year, and I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people that are saying it's fake. Where the water? Please.
Let's go to Africa.
I've spoken to many people.
Ain't no water in Africa.
That's it. That's it. You can shut everybody the fuck up by doing that. I'm sorry to the people that got pressured. I'm sorry about that.
I wonder how much Aiden Ross did.
I was in the wrong. Looking back, I was in the wrong, and I'm taking accountability fully. I'm not folding. No. I'm apologizing to people that I pressured from my network to donate, because that's not right.
Right.
That's the truth.
I feel bad. Yes or no. It shouldn't have been a...
And that actually says a lot, because even he realized that the situation wasn't handled properly. When the people involved start admitting that part of it felt wrong, it makes everything look even more questionable.
I don't think MrBeast gets the point. I also do want to keep it a buck. I privately texted Jynxzi, and I apologized. And I'm going to publicly apologize to Jynxzi because he's right. And anybody who thinks he isn't right, you're incorrect. When no streamers were answering the phone, I came through, XQC came through. It was a good experience for the most part. And it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't, it wasn't good pressuring people. It made a lot of streamers look bad. And I do apologize for that as well.
And this is
it's only bad because it was done in front of thousands of people. Y'all know that, right? It wasn't bad for the cause. It's the fact that he asked in front of thousands of people, knowing if they say no, they whole chat gonna be on their ass. Especially for water in Africa game. We already hear all the allegations that Africa got no water. We be seeing TikToks, all that and stuff like that. So it's like, dang, MrBeast is smart, y'all. MrBeast is really smart. He's literally like, I would say captain of YouTube at this point, right? Like, dude knows how to manipulate or use the trick games on people to get them to do something. Like, that's just who he is. Like, TeamWater, cool. Good idea. Great cause. But how you going about asking people? Nah. You shouldn't be asking people while they on live, bro. Like, you pressuring them to say yeah. Because if they say no, their career could be over tomorrow. Instead, you should have privately called them. I know you had their number or texted them. And then you could have got an answer that way. Like, no.
Things start getting uncomfortable, because the moment you bring up transparency with charities, people immediately think about all those stories where millions get raised, but you never really see where it goes. Not saying that's happening here, but it's why people start asking questions. It's why people want proof. Even the way the project is presented adds to that confusion. You go on the site and see something like 40 million years of water, which sounds insane, but at the same time, it's not very clear what that actually means. How many wells, how many people helped, where exactly. It sounds big, but it's hard to visualize. Because it would be way easier if it was broken down simply, like every certain amount of money equals one well, helping this many people. That's something people can actually understand. Then things escalated even more, because apparently MrBeast is now considering legal action against Adin Ross for defamation.
Oh, my bad. You talking about the MrBeast prison bill? Bro, I got a text about threatening illegal. Try it, bro. Please try it. I swear, bro, I'm begging. Because the motherfuckers that threaten to push legal today, I will win. And you got money, so it's great. Like, please try it, bro. Allegedly, in my opinion, I say it. Rock Nation gave me the fucking key. Try it. I'm not worried or bothered at all.
Which is kind of crazy, because if you actually listen to what Adin said, he didn't accuse him of anything. He just asked for proof. And bringing XQC into this, he gave a slightly different perspective. He said, technically, Jynxzi could have just said no or donated privately.
As much as I want to agree with Jynxzi as best as I can, right? I agree with what he says, right? But the way out of it is like a really simple solution. Like if you get called up, I think you could just say, like a lot of people did, yo, I just donate privately and shit like that. Oh, that's a cool cause. Good job, guys. I really like the stream. I keep it up. And I usually keep my donations private so that it's just the way it operates. And then people and nobody really blinked an eye about people who said that.
And yeah, in theory, that sounds simple, but in reality, it's not. Because we already saw what happened to Kai Cenat. He said no, and the internet went after him for weeks. When you're that big, saying no publicly becomes a whole situation instantly. Right. Even XQC admitted that the way MrBeast was asking for donations felt weird. Yeah. Especially how the stream kept getting extended longer and longer, almost like they were trying to keep the pressure going.
I said it while it was live, and I said it afterwards. I said, I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought that the methods were a little bit too much. And not just a little bit, it was way too much. I said it at the time when it was still live that I was uncomfortable with it. After, and I said it multiple times, that I think that the method was just not okay. Like, just the fact that like recalling and re-bringing up somebody and then going back onto the same people. I think it was too much, and I think the reading the room was just not happening. And I also feel like, and I think MrBeast knows this already, like the reading the room of that room with me and Aiden was not good either. Like me and Aiden kept pausing and looking at each other and looking at him as in like, yo, can we do like a read the room check? And it's like he would just not connect. You can go back into the VOD at least 10 times. We pause, I look at Aiden, I look at him, and there's a pause, and he doesn't read the room. And I think it's just maybe it's just maybe a YouTube personality. Are you doing like? And then we said, oh, dude, let's extend the stream. And then I pause. I'm like, yeah, we could do that. And I look at Aiden, and then he's like, so basically we're in. And I'm like, well, I need to kind of look at some stuff to see if we can do it. Oh, so we're gonna get in there and do that then. So we're good. And I'm like, yeah. Well, bro, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's like read the room checks, and you know, like
reading in between the lines.
And that's really the core of the issue. At the end of the day, that's why
MrBeast gonna fall off, huh? That's crazy. I never knew about this. I never knew MrBeast guy. I messed with MrBeast, the little Beast games and stuff. MrBeast seemed like a cool dude, but I guess everybody got something within their personality or characteristics where they kind of do some like, you shouldn't have done that, bro. Like, you know what you was doing. You shouldn't have done that, bro. But hopefully MrBeast figured it out. I want to see the water wells. What are water wells at, buddy?